So we have our peppers here today, and some people like to do with any kind of peppers. We like to use the red peppers and the green peppers because green peppers are usually the strongest and red peppers are the sweetest usually. But some people do yellow peppers and they just do whatever they like. And we have our eggs and our cheese. And
how much meat do you have, Goomba?
we have 2 pounds of beef and 1 pound of pork.
Would you like a little more in there, do you think?
No.
Maybe like another half a pound?
Yeah, maybe.
Cooks back there in the kitchen, could we get another half a pound of beef, please?
Yes, okay. So, and we took our chopped up the garlic to about a tooth size. And if you want to know how to clean our garlic, you can go check out cooking gravy with Nana. You can go check out that video to know how to clean it. We put it in a jar and we shake it, and then it cleans the garlic. And we have our parsley here.
Fresh parsley.
We're gonna cut the parsley, and so you want to take the parsley, and you want to take the stems off of it right here. It should be like that, and you want to take the stems off of it just with your fingers, and you want about a handful of parsley, maybe a little more than that. So we're gonna chop up this parsley, and we'll
like a fourth of a cup.
Yeah,
would be good.
We're gonna chop up this parsley, and we'll show you how we're doing when we're done. Okay, we just added a fourth of a cup of fresh parsley and a fourth of a cup of fresh garlic. And now we have our Parmesan cheese. And how much?
I think we're going to need more than that.
Yeah, we're going to need more than this.
Let's pour that in, but...
How much cheese do you think we'll need after this and this together?
That's only about a third of a cup even.
And you want to spread it out so it mixes
Who's
in
doing
good.
your grating for you today, Goomba?
The cooks in the kitchen.
Well, could you tell them you need some grating?
I think Zia Christina isn't she?
Yeah.
Tell them you need some grated cheese.
Hey, cooks! Zia, we need some grated cheese.
The hell? Do you think you're Rachel Ray? Like I'm in the kitchen cooking supper?
Oh, Rachel Ray can't cook. We cook way better than her.
Okay, we have
Freshly grated,
grated cheese. And you just want to take it off the plate. Don't dump it. Spread it out a lot so it mixes in good.
Let's save this in case after you're mixing it, we want to put more in. We'll put the rest of it in.
Yeah.
Now you're going to put a couple of eggs. Do you want to break the eggs?
We need to break the eggs and then beat the eggs. About 3 or 4.
Here's the fork, sweetheart. See it?
So we could beat the eggs in here, right?
And then we got to soak the bread in milk.
Yeah. So we're gonna beat these eggs and we'll come back. But if you want to know how to beat the eggs, you can go to our first video, Cooking with Nana. We made meatloaf, and that's how you can know how to make the eggs, beat the eggs, okay? Okay, so we beat the eggs.
How many?
Just stir them a little. We beat 3 eggs.
Okay.
And we have our bread right here. We have 5 pieces of bread.
And what did you add in there?
Milk.
So it's soaking in milk.
Yeah, just to soften.
You want to put the eggs in first?
Well, I'm gonna tell them we cleaned out the peppers, and we have saved one to show you all. And the pile should look like that. That's what's in the peppers. So you just want to pull all of that out. And so there's actually a little more in there right now, so I'm gonna dump that all out. A lot of seeds are in there, pieces of
Well, they're going to rinse it. That's okay.
just the peppers.
The Zias are gonna rinse it, right?
The seeds are going to get rinsed out.
Yeah, and you don't want to pull it too hard because you don't want to break the pepper.
No.
So
You want to put the egg in?
Yeah. So we're
Can you
gonna add
hold
the
it?
egg.
I was going to hold the fork for you.
You want to make sure you get all the egg in.
That's for sure.
You really want to mix it. So we have all the eggs in. Our bread is sitting here. So
Now
now
let's mush that egg up. The bread, because the bread has to go in. Let's mush it up. Here's the fork. You want me to mush or you want me to mush her?
you can mush.
Okay, let's
So
put
give
this.
me this bowl.
Let's put this in the corner here. And we got to put some salt. Don't forget.
So while she's mushing that up, what we're gonna show you next is you want to just cut the pepper, and you don't want to break it completely. So you just want to cut it softly, and you would just like go in with your hands. Make sure you have clean hands to do this all, because you don't want the peppers getting dirty, or don't want your food to get bad. So how she's mushing
Now
up the
see,
bread.
this is a little dry. So we need a tiny, see I can't get the bread mushed too good.
Yeah.
So we need a little tiny bit more milk, okay?
Okay, we're gonna add milk and come back when the bread is all mushed up.
Stuffed.
Okay, we're back, and Nana is gonna show you how we clean the peppers, and we're gonna show you a little trick because, as you can see, this. and
That
not-
one won't stand up, so I'm going to show
stand
them a
up.
little trick.
So we're gonna show you a little trick how to stand it up, and I'm gonna be mushing the bread. It's softer now. It's more
Just
mushy
keep on mushing it, and I'll
because
start.
we added milk. So.
I'll start with the top of this one, okay? First, we have to take the top off. So we go around in a circle. Got to be careful that you don't cut yourself, okay? If you're little, I would have my mother help me. How's that, or your grandma?
Yeah, and have all this cooking under supervision.
Because it's hard to see it even. I never got my glasses. This is hard to do. Let's see if it's coming out yet. Oh, I think it's coming, honey.
Okay, now show them how to clean it out.
Okay, and there's some little I call it garbage. It wouldn't hurt you. On the inside, you just stick your finger in there and break it away gently. This way it gives you more room to put your stuffing of the meat in, because that's what you want to eat, right?
Yeah,
Is
that's the good part.
Uh-huh. So we pull it out, and then we'll rinse them with the rest of them. And I'm going to show you how to make them stand up in a baking dish.
And while she's doing the rest of that, you want again. I've showed you this in another
Good
video,
job
but
you're doing.
you want it to look like oatmeal.
That's what he says, yeah.
So
And then you can pour it into the meat, the bread. Do you want to finish this too?
yeah,
Okay, now see, this one will stand. See how this one is standing? But some won't stand. These little ones are standing too. But see this one? If I put it plop. So here's a little trick. If we cut the bottoms off a little bit at a time. Let's see how that
and
is.
you've one more.
Hey, how's that, okay?
Yeah,
Okay. You got the garbage out of that one?
yeah. So now we're going to
Rinse the seeds out.
rinse the seeds out with hot water.
No, not hot, honey. Cold water's okay. Did you put all the bread into the big dish?
Yep. Yeah, it's all in there. So we put all the peppers in our pan, standing up, and we have our salt, and Nana's sprinkling the salt into them.
Did she want this in here plus this? This little bit?
We thought that was more than enough. You know, we have to watch our salt these
Yeah,
days.
shut.
Okay, so, and they washed the peppers out before we put them in the pan.
They look very good.
And we have our
Hold that, honey.
olive oil here, and we're going to sprinkle it here, and we're going to put the salt in here too.
Okay, you put the salt, I'll put olive oil on the bottom of this dish.
So you just want to sprinkle the salt.
Just put that whole dish, there's hardly nothing in it, honey.
And as you can see, she's putting the olive oil on that
On the
side.
bottom of the dish.
Yeah. So it doesn't stick.
Right, so that the peppers don't burn on the
So, and what we're doing over here is just like our meatloaf video, most likely, except it's like meatloaf and peppers. So that's what, so we're gonna put the peppers on the oil and we'll come back when we're done with that. Now it's time to mix.
Let's go over our ingredients once more.
Okay,
Beef,
2 pounds,
a little over I put. Pork,
1 pound,
fresh parsley,
about 1/4 of a cup,
fresh garlic,
1/4 of a cup,
3 eggs,
5 pieces of bread soaked in milk,
soaked in milk, you're absolutely right.
Parmesan cheese,
Grated, real good.
about a cup,
No green shaky cheese.
Oh God, we don't buy store stuff. Everything of ours is homemade.
and now you just want to do it like a mix, like over.
Like you're kneading
Because
bread.
if you
yeah.
see this right here, that's from the eggs. You don't want it like a soup. So just gonna take it and flip it and push and do it to side, and you're gonna keep doing that until it kind of sticks together.
So the cheese is in there and all mixed up good.
Yeah. So we're gonna mix this real good, and then we're gonna come back when we're feed the peppers. Okay, so we put all the peppers in there. We saved a little out of this pepper to show you guys. So when you're doing this, you want to take it little by little, just like this. Okay, Nana? So
Okay, a little bit big, sweetheart. A little at a time, okay? It's easier to push it down, okay?
and we showed you how to take out the seeds and everything, and that's why we did that. That makes more room for all this meat.
We got
No,
a little
no.
bit. We got a little bit more for this one.
Yeah, we have all this. We could make meatloaf.
Make your baby meatloaf.
And if you don't know how to make meatloaf, go check out my first Cooking with Donna video where we make a meatloaf. Okay, so they're about the same height as the peppers, all of them are.
boy.
Yeah, about the same height. You want to make them. And Nana, what's the next step?
Now, we're going to put a couple of drops of oil on top of here. My hands are a little greasy, so maybe we'll let Mama do it. Or we could put it on here, a tiny bit.
So, pour the oil on a plate because
No, okay.
you just want a tiny
We're just
bit.
going to put a little bit.
Just want a little of oil, just like you put in the pan.
And a little bit salt on top. Oh no, let's do cheese. You want cheese or salt?
Cheese. Let's go with cheese.
We got some more cheese grated?
Yeah.
Okay, let's throw a little cheese on top.
Okay, so you can put cheese or salt on top. We choose cheese,
A little oil.
just like what you like, and the oil we put on top. What are we gonna set the oven to now, Nana?
Does Auntie Chris have like a can of tomato juice or anything? A little while later we can put a little tiny bit tomato juice. I don't want big pieces of tomato.
I don't know. We'll have to check. Okay, but what should we set the oven to?
350,
Okay.
and we'll look at it in an hour.
Okay. Yes.
Okay? Baby meatloaf for the little boys because I have extra meat.
So
Yes, see, I think it's parsley.
So that's the parsley.
not hair.
no. Oh, this is gonna be a good
So
size.
did you prep your pan the same way? You
I
put
put
a
a
little
little oil.
And you just want to go with your hands
Yeah, I'll fix it. I just wanted to get it in here.
and make sure adults are setting the oven to the temperature.
It needs salt, so you still have to put your own salt. I don't know what she thought she was
Okay.
doing.
So we made the meatloaf because we have meat left. And now we're putting oil and cheese on top of it.
To give it a little flavor. A little bit.
And you're just going to spread that around the meatloaf if you do make it.
You know what you forgot to tell them? Tutti a tavola a mangiare.
No, that's at the ending.
Oh, well, I thought you were finished with the olive oil now. No?
No, we have to put the cheese on.
Oh, okay. Put the cheese. What's wrong with Nana, huh?
I don't know. Italian
Okay, and is
families
this
put
being cooked
cheese.
at the same temperature?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Last time we did it at 300, but sure.
Okay.
Okay, we finished, and here's what it should look like. We cut it just in half. Just cut in the meat. Don't cut on the pepper so the meat does fall apart. Just cut in the meat. And that's how the final should look like. Tutti a tavola!
A mangiare.
Bye guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell.